Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. Our practice today is going to be a rhythmic, repetitive sequence where we will flow through a few times the same sequence but adding on each time and really giving ourselves this opportunity to sink into the repetitive movements, which will allow us to shift into more of a meditative state. So a bit of a moving meditation to move in these really yummy, kind of creative, flowy different ways that will hopefully leave you feeling open and delicious and ready for the day or the evening ahead. So let's start just as I am now. So seated on your shins, sitting bones on top of your heels, or if you have a cushion or a block, you could be on that instead. You can rest your hands on top of your legs and then close your eyes. Hug your shoulders back and then just really let them sink down your back like you were tucking your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Feel that little elevation of your heart. Let your breath naturally deepen. As you start to pull all of your awareness into the here and now. And just taking a moment here in stillness before we begin to move to notice how you feel. What is your current state of being? From a physical perspective, an emotional perspective, a mental perspective. Just making that quiet acknowledgement to yourself about where you're at. And then next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And on your exhale, take a prayer down through center to the earth and come to child's pose. Separate your knees a little bit wider so that your belly has some space. And then really sink your whole front body towards the earth, like you were pouring your body out and into the ground. And continue to just be with your breath here. Letting it move rhythmically in and out, up and down. Expanding, widening, contracting, hugging. And then from your child's pose, just shift forward to tabletop. Bring your knees under your hips. And spread your fingers out really wide. Soften down your eyes and move right into your rhythmic cow and cat. So softening your belly on your breath in and rounding your spine on your breath out. And just moving with the natural cadence of your breath. The inhalation, feeling the whole front of your body open and expand. Your exhalation, feeling your whole back body spread wide. And just 3 more rounds of breath and movement here. The next time that you breathe in and your belly sinks towards the earth, curl your toes under. And then as you breathe out and round your spine, press into the ground so much that your knees lift up to hover. And then start to slowly press through your heels, send your sitting bones up and back, and come to your first downward facing dog. And then you can move around a little bit, always giving yourself the freedom to move intuitively, to explore, and really stretch your way into these shapes. And then on a next inhale, slowly rock forward to a high plank. Align your shoulders over your wrists and your heels over the balls of your feet, and stretch your heart and your gaze forward. And then gently lower your knees down to the ground. Untuck your toes, bend your elbows, hug them in close to your body. Keep your bum up in the air and lower your heart and your throat. And then like you're tucking your tail under, let this ripple of breath wave all the way up through your spine and take you right to a cobra. Draw your elbows back, draw your shoulders back, and then lower down. And then take your fingertips wide off of your mat and onto the ground. Spike your elbows up to the sky. Curl your chin into your chest, and with a rounded spine, a heavy head, peel your heart up, and then lift your gaze. And then pour your heart down and melt back. And do that with breath. So on your inhale, undulate yourself up. And on your exhale, let yourself melt right back down. One more time. A breath in to peel yourself up. And a breath out to let it go. Slide your hands in so they're back onto your mat. And press back to child's pose. Shift forward to your tabletop. And then this time, reach your right arm back and up towards the sky. So a little half circle. Take a breath in. And with your breath out, weave your right arm under your body. Thread the needle. Drop your right shoulder, your right ear. Come up onto your left fingertips and really just let your heart kind of start to turn open, like your left shoulder could hug back over your right. And then being really mindful and careful here with your balance, you'll start to send your left leg straight out to the left. Have your toes facing forward towards the front of your mat, and then root the whole sole of your foot down. So press through your big toe, your pinky toe, your heel, the outer edge of your foot. And then press into your left hand to unwind your right arm back up to the sky. Your left leg stays straight. Place your right hand back down onto the ground. A cow and cat here. Sink your belly down, breathe in. Round your spine, tuck your tail, breathe out. And then as you come to neutral, let your right foot shimmy just a little bit over towards the left edge of your mat. Walk yourself back and have a seat. So the sole of your right foot is at your left inner thigh. Your left hand will come to your right leg, and your right arm will reach up and all the way over like it wanted to eventually grab hold of your left toes. And as you rise yourself back up, you'll come right into your twist. Bring your right fingertips behind you. Hug your right shoulder back. And then lean back onto your right hand. Point your left toes away from you. Pick up your hips. Roll to your right shin. And then as you sit yourself back down, both hands will come out in front of you, a little momentum to rock yourself back up. And then bring your left knee in back to tabletop. Inhale to sink your belly, tuck your toes as your heart opens. And an exhale to press the ground away round so much that your knees lift. Downward facing dog, press up and back. Inhale to rock forward, high plank. Exhale your knees, your chest, your chin down. Untuck your toes, ripple forward and through to a low cobra, bhujangasana. And then soften down. Take your fingertips wide, elbows bent, a rolling cobra now. Inhale, rise up. And exhale down. Slide your hands in, press back. Child's pose just for a breath. And then forward to tabletop. Circle your left arm back and up. Breathe in. And weave it under your body. Drop shoulder and ear. Feel your right shoulder drawing back like it wanted to stack on top of your left. Mindful of your weight, your right hand will support you. Start to kick your right leg straight out to the right. Let your toes point forward, the sole of your foot root down. And then press into your right hand to unwind your left arm all the way back up towards the sky. And then back down to the ground in front of you. Inhale, sink your belly, tip your tailbone up, look forward. Exhale, round and curl in. Walk your hands back, start to sit back, left foot over to the right. Right hand to your left knee, reach your left arm up and side bend up and over to your right toes. As you rise up into a twist, so left fingertips behind you, prop your heart up and revolve. And then lean back onto your left hand. Point your right toes away from you. Lift your hips. Roll to your left shin. Right fingertips all the way overhead. Sit back down. Both hands out in front of you. Rock over your shins. Come back to table. Inhale, sink your belly. Look forward. Tuck your toes. Exhale, round yourself up. Knees hover. And then hips lift, downward facing dog. Inhale and roll forward, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lower down. Ripple through to your cobra, lift your heart. And soften down, fingertips come wide. Inhale, lift your heart up a little higher this time. And exhale to pour it down. Fingertips come in. Press yourself back to child's pose just for a breath. Tabletop as your transition, and then downward facing dog. And then center your feet at the back of your mat and extend your right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Point your toes. Imagine you could pierce through the clouds with your toes. Really reach up and away. And then draw your knee to your nose, round forward towards your plank, and quietly step your right foot to your right thumb. Sink your back knee to the ground and reach your arms up to the sky. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Take a breath. And then you'll press so firmly into your right foot that your right leg starts to straighten. Your toes will curl up towards the sky, and then your arms go wide. Your heart starts to dive down. Your fingertips find the ground, and you bow towards your right leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. You start to re-bend your right knee. Plant your left hand, have your back toes tucked. Reach your right arm forward, and at the same time, press through your back heel to lift your knee. And then spiral your heart to the right. Reach your right arm to the sky. Reach your right arm forward over your ear. And then bring your right hand down to frame your right foot. Straighten out your right leg any amount. Come up onto your fingertips. You're on the ball of your back foot. Now bend your back knee. Like you were getting ready to pounce. You're at like a track meet or something. Do they do that? And then launch off your back leg, left foot to your right foot. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana, top of your mat. Shake out your head. Take a few deep breaths. Slide your hands up to your shins. And inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to fold back down. And rise all the way up to stand and reach your arms up overhead. And then take a prayer into your heart. And relax your arms alongside your body. Your eyes close or soften. Just a moment to recalibrate here in center. Let your heart rate slow down. Let your breath lengthen. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms up. Prayer all the way down to the ground. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, inhale, and bow down. Downward facing dog, step to the back of your mat. With breath, an inhale carries you forward through your plank. Exhale to sink your knees, your chest, your chin. Untuck your toes, ripple yourself through to your cobra. Breath in, and then breath out. Soften all the way down. Press through a tabletop and come back to downward facing dog. Left leg goes to the sky this time. Reach it up and back like you're stretching your left toes as far away from the crown of your head as possible. And then your knee comes to your nose. You curl in and quietly step left foot between your hands. Sink your back knee. Stretch up through your arms. Inhale. And then start to press your left leg straight. Flex your toes to the sky. Widen your arms. Fold down over your left leg. Bend into your left knee. Plant your right hand. Twisting lunge, pick up your back knee, circle your left arm to the sky. Reach your left arm overhead, framing your ear, and then circle your left hand down, frame your foot. Straighten out both of your legs, and then come to the ball of your back foot and bend your back knee. Press off of it to step your right foot to your left. Inhale, pick up your heart, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Rise all the way up to stand. Arms reach. And prayer comes to your heart. Arms relax alongside your body. Shoulders heavy. Breath intentional. Inhale, arms reach up. Take your prayer all the way down into your fold Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breath in, and then fold back down. Step to downward facing dog. Use your inhale to rock yourself forward through plank, and an exhale to tap your knees, your heart, your throat. Inhale to ripple yourself through to your cobra, and then exhale to press all the way back, tuck your toes, and come to downward facing dog. Stay steady with your breath. Take a little bit of extra rest if you need it along the way. And then we'll send our right leg to the sky again. This time, bend your knee, aim your knee towards the sky, and start to roll your right hip on top of your left. It's like a big yawn for your right hip. Let it just fall open. And then the same thing, look forward, curl your right knee in towards your nose as a transition to step your right foot through. Sink your back knee to the ground and rise up, Anjaneyasana. A breath in, and on your breath out, your arms go wide, your right leg straightens, your heart reaches towards your toes. Lunge forward, left hand down, open twist, pick up your back knee, reach your right arm to the sky. Again, right arm over your head. This time you'll circle your right hand down inside of your right foot. Come onto your fingertips. Pivot towards this long edge of your mat. Keep your right knee bent, your left leg straighten, and sink into Skandasana. So you're bending your right knee, you're sinking your hips towards your right heel. Left leg is straight, toes flexed. You might have your hands at your heart, you might have your fingertips on the ground for support. You'll stay as low as you are and start to crawl over towards the left. Bend your left knee and let your right leg straighten. And then looking towards the top of your mat, see that your right toes are facing the sky. As you start to launch forward towards the right again, land your right foot so your toes point straight forward. Your right knee bends over your ankle and your left toes point towards the long edge of your mat. Warrior 2, let your left arm circle you up. And then sink into it. Let your right palm flip up and trace it across the sky. Exalt your warrior. Stay as you are, but let your right leg straighten. Reach a little further back. Find more length in your right side. And then as you rise up, slide your left hand up to your left hip. And let your left hip press into your hand as you reach forward with your right. And then find your way to Trikonasana. Right fingertips find your shin, a block, the ground, and your left arm extends to the sky. Left arm over your ear. Start to bend your right knee, plant your left hand down. Come back to your twist, pivot your back toes to face forward, and reach your right arm up to the sky. Now, from here, start to heel toe your right foot a little bit down the center of your mat, enough that you can turn your left toes to the right beyond the pinky edge of your foot like you were going into a side plank. And then you'll either stay here or you'll let your right knee pick up and step the ball of your right foot behind you. Press into your right foot, lift your hips high, and reach through your right fingertips. Wild thing. And wherever you are, we find our way back to a downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. And then move through your flow. Shift forward to plank. Tap your knees, your chest, your chin. Low cobra, peel yourself through. And a child's pose, press all the way back. From child's pose, shifting to tabletop and back to downward facing dog. Staying anchored to your breath, left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. And then draw your knee in towards your heart, round forward towards plank. Step your left foot to your left thumb. Sink your back knee, sweep your arms up, Anjaneyasana, breath in. Ardha Hanumanasana on a breath out. Lunge forward, pick up your back knee, twist. Let your left arm reach forward inside of your left leg, Skandasana, face the long edge of your mat. Left knee stays bent, right leg straight. Keep your hips nice and low, crawl to the other side. Right knee bends, left leg straightens. Left toes are pointing up towards the sky as you bend into your left knee. Land your foot to face forward. Let your right arm circle you up. Virabhadrasana 2. Exalt your warrior. Left fingertips brush across the sky. Tip back. Find more space in your left side body. Straighten out your left leg. Rise up, slide your right hand to your right hip. Reach forward out of your waist and pivot down. Left hand to your shin, right fingertips to the sky. Reach your top arm forward. Bend into your left knee. Find your way back to your twist. All 10 toes face forward, left arm up. And then this left foot heel toes down the long edge of your mat. Right foot turns out, you're on the pinky edge of your right foot. You can stay here, or wild thing. Left foot behind you, Hips arc to the sky, heart arcs open. From here, a different transition. You'll place your left hand down and bring your left knee all the way forward and right into a half pigeon. And adjust yourself as you need to. And then come up onto your fingertips. Lift your heart, take a breath in, and then pour it down into the earth. Melt all the way down. Drop your head, let it be heavy. Take some deeper breaths. Let yourself start to settle. Start to crawl back up onto your fingertips. Lean a little bit over to your left so you can swing your right leg around and off to the right. So we've been in this shape already, sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh, but this time reach your arms overhead and then revolve so your heart is reaching towards your right toes and fold down over your leg. Uncurl yourself back up. And then we'll make our way to pigeon on the other side. So just bend your right knee in, sweep your left leg back, prop yourself up so that you can find the right alignments. And then when you're ready, let your heart lead you forward and into your fold. Walking yourself back up. This time sitting off to your right hip, sweep your left leg around. Reach your arms overhead, turn your heart to your left toes and fold down over your leg. Uncurl yourself back up, bend your left knee, take the soles of your feet together to touch. Scoop your hands to your ankles so you can elevate your heart. Reach it forward, and then when your body stops you, let everything round in and heavy your head. Uncurl yourself back up. Let your knees come together. Shimmy your sitting bones closer to your heels and come to lay down on your back. Take your feet about as wide apart as your mat and let your knees fall together. And rest your hands on top of your belly. Come back to the rhythmic rise and fall of your breath. Take your arms into a soft cactus shape, so elbows bent. And drop your knees to the left for a gentle twist. Trace your knees up through center and let them fall to the right. Bring your knees back up through center and hug them into your heart. Give yourself a little squeeze, maybe a gentle rock side to side. And then extend your legs straight up towards the sky. Reach your arms up towards the sky and start to shake. Shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your hands, shake your feet. Let it all go. Generate a little bit of momentum. Shake, 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 shake. And then drop. Legs down, legs long, arms long. Come into Savasana, final resting shape. So allowing your palms to face up, your legs to splay open. Letting any last little bits of effort start to dissipate and dissolve. Let there be a heaviness here to your body, this sinking into the earth. Let yourself rest. And then allow the rhythm of your breath to be an anchor that pulls you back into the moment. Begin to stretch and wiggle and move in whatever way is the most natural for you. Eventually, bend your knees and let yourself roll to one side. And seeing if you can keep your eyes closed, very gently press yourself up and find a comfortable seated position. Let your hands rest in your lap, your eyes be soft, your shoulders be drawing and melting back. Once again, tucking them down into your back pockets, and allowing your heart to be open and elevated. Just as we began, taking some time here in the stillness, before you jump into the rest of your day, take this time for yourself. Notice now what your current state of being is. From a physical perspective, how does your body feel? From an emotional perspective, how does your heart feel? And from a mental perspective, what are the quality of your thoughts? And take your palms together in a prayer in front of your heart. And take a moment to quietly set an intention for the rest of your day, whether your day is just beginning or it's winding down. Every breath, every moment, always offering us this opportunity to reset, to choose again. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up, expand wide, and then open your mouth and let it go. And from my heart to yours, namaste. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you in the next class.